Hello, Super Cheese. Welcome. So let's start with this. This game is called Empires of the Undergrowth. Not sure if you are familiar with it. It is still in early access, and it is an Ant colony RTS game. I've played a bit of it from the day it was released in early access. It has received several updates. I haven't really played the last one, since you need to unlock a lot of stuff before that, and I've lost my latest save, I think, so just wasn't able to get there. But I think this is gonna be an option for our next long play eventually when the vote is gonna happen. Hello Sarah, welcome. Yeah, it is good. So we are gonna start with the stereo mode, just so you guys can hear the narration and everything. Triple pun warning. Yeah, it's good. I like it. It's a good game. Although there has to be said that the difficulty is actually absolutely bonkers. Like the insane one is something. It's nice. My dead sister lives in Aunt Colony too. That's a dead joke if I ever heard one. Okay, so let's pick a color. I like yellow. Name it. Oh, it already exists. I have my latest save. Okay, let's name it something else. This, for example. Okay. So we'll have narration, right?
Ah, I see the Queen has taken well to her new home.
It's fascinating. She has already started to spawn. Incredible, really, that we found such a healthy specimen.
How long until we can expect to see interspecies polymorphism?
We should be patient and allow the colony to grow first. I've placed food nearby. Then we will introduce the Formica fusca and observe the reaction.
Excellent.
Okay.
Keep me updated on the
Right,
progress.
so we are playing as an ant colony that is enclosed in this formicarium, and they are gonna feed us. These guys are scientists, and they are conducting an experiment. And we are actually a gene stealer colony, so we will be able to absorb other colonies' powers, basically, to have as our own. So we'll start by excavating some tiles. This is food. One of the food sources is seeds. This is seeds. Hello, Morris, welcome. This is our queen. It can have 7 workers around it. These are the minim workers or the royal workers. You can tell them by the crown, and they will usually serve nest working jobs like excavation, bringing eggs to your hatcheries, things like that, while you will want other ant hatcheries to spawn ants that you will send to the overworld. So this is sort of an introductory level. Right now we have set them pheromone trail. You can have up to 5, and then our main group is on the nest work, and they have constructed this, which is actually food stores thing, and we excavated in a hexagon, so you can upgrade them because they need to be surrounded by either walls or there are other tiles to be able to be upgraded. Next up, what you want to do is create a worker hatchery. Let's bring up this road. You can actually excavate it quite a bit. You need to be mindful of this. This is our territory space. Create a small hatchery. We won't need many workers, but sort of need some to get started, even though warriors are also like much better. Apparently we don't even have access to warriors.
The queen has begun to lay new eggs.
Perfect. We will soon have a thriving colony.
Switch these guys to be pheromone trail 1. These are the 2 workers that spawn from here. So from each tile you can only have 1 ant, but if he dies he can be reborn if you have enough food, which is this resource, and they have corresponding prices. Worker ants cost 2 food to spawn, while warrior ants cost 5, I think. This reminds me a little of Dungeon Keeper, but here's you playing as something much more scary. Yeah, exactly. The true evil. Freaking ants. The ants are interesting. I like ants. I always liked ants. Even when I was a kid, actually, I would observe them a lot. I would keep them as pets, even though they usually died, all of them. But nonetheless, interesting. Yeah, I find them fascinating. Probably not as much as Jordan, though. He's one of my friends. Frequent to Discord. He also streams sometimes on Metalink, and he likes to keep ants, keeping them as pets even now, like adulthood. And he even catches queens. I think we talked about that. Canadian as well. Interesting. Okay, so we created a hatchery. Collect insects. For a while, almost like spiders. Spiders are horrifying. But ants are cool. Ants are actually the same sort of thing as wasps. They come from the same ancestor. Okay. So we have some territory left. We have some food. We should probably just upgrade these tiles, or actually upgrade the food stores. That's very useful. Yeah, they do. But they are also horrifying. I find their life cycle horrifying. And also their biology is. They have several hearts. I'm a spider person myself. It looks like enough I guess. It's the most important part about this is them being asocial insects, right? So I know there are some spiders in the jungles who actually do like cooperate to a sense, because they will create massive webs and like a basic like colony. But here ants are just achieving something completely different. So this is our world. So the scientists do keep us in a tank of sorts, and we will need to get food. And how are we gonna get food? They will feed us if we do missions, basically. So we'll go and play as ants in their natural environment. It's gonna give us resources when we go back to this colony. This is our basically like base of operations, and we are doing the missions to get resources to advance this. That's how it works. And first mission we do is the new home. As I said, the difficulty is absolutely insane in this game. It is even called insane, the hardest one. I'm gonna go for the hard difficulty, and you're gonna go for it. I will play some of the missions on insane because I am quite good at some of them. But this first one is a massive pain.
She is fat and vulnerable. Her first brood will need to move quickly if the colony is to survive. Their priority now is to find food, and there is plenty around. But there are other hungry creatures down here. The workers will need to be vigilant.
Okay, so let's get
the ants have encountered a pocket of
warriors. We won't make any burgers.
These defenseless weevil larvae will make an excellent meal for the colony. They will be butchered and carried off for processing.
Okay. Get around the soldier and excavate these pockets with worms. If we have the red exclamation marks, these mean threats. So we should avoid these initially. But when we get sufficient numbers, we'll do it. This is strangely fascinating. Yes, it is. Great game. I like it. Like, I cannot say the same about many games actually, but this one is pretty cool. I'm looking forward when it comes out of early access. It already has leaf cutters and fire ants as well. These are the ants that have different mechanics. Quite good. So excavate. Yeah, this mission is a pain because you don't really have a sustainable food source. You only have to excavate the pockets to get food, and then you will need to excavate the tougher ones. And these are containing, like, this is gonna be 4 giant beetles that spread acid. They will melt our face like completely. We'll need like multiple waves of our soldiers to whittle them down. So that's gonna be painful. So in the meantime, just gather all of these small pockets of defenseless enemies. And when we get enough food, we're gonna drop another soldier, and then we'll need to construct food stores over here. Hey, my banana, welcome. Yes, ants are cool. Very cool. Okay, so let's switch the soldiers to be our main excavators now, while the minion workers will keep working the nest work. Excavated another pocket of woodworm, so let's harvest. Get some food stores going, and I'd like more. The best way to build in this game is usually hexagons, but hexagons are actually hard to pull off if you want to keep things nice and soulless. But yeah, we'll see. Gonna make that larger slightly. Now we don't have any other pockets without any resistance, which means I'm gonna have to fight something. And if I'm gonna fight something, I guess it might as well be this, because this is gonna unlock this. So this could give us some extra food for sure, but it's better if we fight this and then we have defenseless enemies again. So let's make our way there.
The workers have uncovered carnivorous larvae of Ocypus olens, the devil's coach horse. They are born ready for combat, with powerful
Fortunately, we do have warriors,
for chopping up their
so soldiers will be
They are
good,
still small, however,
because otherwise
must
our
undergo a
workers
fine
will not fare very
before
well
their
against
armor is
these.
fully developed. If the ants are fast, they should be able to overwhelm these critters.
We have wood lice as well.
If the ants had disturbed the adult of these larvae, the outcome for the colony may not have been so fortunate. They must expand with caution.
Okay, let's get ourselves some extra food stores. And we want more ants. I already built another one, but we'll want more. We always want more. Excavate around the queen. They are bringing pieces of the wood lice. Make sure we make more food stores to accommodate the influx and keep making soldiers. For now we will not be upgrading them, but later we will want to upgrade them for the extra oomph. Because each spawning actually costs us food, and food is limited resource in this map. So having upgraded workers is actually better, or soldiers, because they will be more, like stronger per buck you spend, basically. But there is something to note about numbers, like numbers can be very, very beneficial. If you can overwhelm enemies that are weaker, it's great. But you need to keep in mind that some of the enemies will actually have area attacks, so that could kill a lot of weaker units at once, which could be very painful to your economy. So for now, just expand that, and then we will probably go after these small pockets. Actually, this one is defenseless completely, so let's go for it. Need to be mindful where to expand next. So we already have 13, 14 soldiers, that's good. Add more wood lice. Okay.
These wood lice will make a significant addition to the colony's larders, but they are clinging tightly to the ground. It's going to take some effort to dislodge them.
And what we'll want to do is create sort of a maze with our paths. So if we lose our army and we have food, we can replenish numbers and keep them like here, and then charge them in to weaken the enemies again. Because one wave is not gonna cut it for this. This is gonna take like, I don't know, 3 or 4 waves. And this is like I feel like this mission isn't actually like good mission to start the game with, even though it's the first one. Because I think it's one of the hardest actually. Yes, the red exclamation marks are the enemy. So in this mission there are only 2 enemy types. It's the Devil's Coach Horse larvae, which are I already killed like 4 of them. They are not too bad, they're mostly like 2 warrior ants. And then you have the big exclamation mark, and that's actually their adult version, and that sprays acid, and it's like a big bug that can leave 2 enemies, so that's very dangerous. Okay, let's drop some upgrades, and then we'll excavate this. Actually gonna get another upgrade. If we hover with Alt, you can see these level ups. These chevrons are basically how high or low level they are. Maximum level is 3. But if you want to upgrade second level to the third, he needs to be surrounded by 12 tiles basically. To upgrade it costs like count as more. So you need to surround it with good things, or walls, or roads. This is a road, but it's expensive, so I'm not gonna build that. Who knew the Zerg were this planet all along? Because we're tiny, yeah. Basically, this is not like even our final form. This mission is very limited in terms of resources. But when I play as the leaf cutters, it's like insane. I have hundreds.
Intruders in the nest.
These are the Devil's Coach Horse. Munch them. Get whatever little food is in there, and then you go after this one. Keep expanding. Let's get another upgrade. So this game is gonna be on our next long playload. I think I'm gonna just force it to be there. If you pick it, that depends. There are gonna be some other games, and some people might be saving points for something specific, so I'm not sure what's gonna win. It's gonna be there if people find it interesting. I myself quite like it, but it depends. Like, for a long play, there is definitely a lot of content right now, so it will take a while to complete the game. Especially if we go for like achievements or hard difficulty things, because the insane difficulty is totally insane. You can even have a challenge mode active, which adds even more bullshit, so it's great. When there are enemy ant colonies, they will actually get like insane cheats as well, so you can imagine that could get pretty messy.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Getting them off. Gonna create more numbers for now, I think. Since we are mostly fighting the basic guys, having more numbers is good. But eventually we want to drop some upgrades as well. Okay. Next up, we should probably expand here. Let's do it. And let's drop an upgrade or two.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected. The colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
Okay, managed to destroy them. Good. Take them over. Build the production. This is almost upgradable to the third level. What we want. Disassemble the wood lights. Get our first third level warrior. And we could get a second one if we have enough food to keep producing. I think we will do that. Be worth it. And then we only have the bad stuff left basically. There is no longer any freebies left apart from these pockets which are actually guarded by this, and there is a big one in here. That's a problem. Gonna have to go right side first. So let's pile the ants in here. Gonna wait until they all make their way to this pheromone trail, and then we'll start excavating along this ridge. I don't want to excavate this pocket if I can help it. And once we are here, we will need to expand this tunnel to make the front wider, because they can pile up and make a choke point. It will cost us a lot of our soldiers. But they are stuck there as well, which is not that bad. Still gonna cost us stuff. But after that's done, we can actually expand here. There'll be 3 floors. A lot of food lice, good. And now we are getting some food, so upgrades. I'm actually going to do the road tiles right there. Yeah, I know, food stores are full. Let's upgrade them a little bit. Get an upgrade on this style. That one can be upgraded to full. One. Get some pretty strong soldiers soon. I think we'll have like 5 level 3 guys. We'll get more. Take the wood lice apart and that's enough. I'm gonna upgrade this one because it's adjacent to 2 tiles. Upgrade these. Then I'm gonna upgrade this highway. So we can upgrade 2 to level 3. This one, and how much food is left in here? Not much. But we could probably safely upgrade one more. And we'll have a lot of our guys be level 3. So it's gonna be good. They're gonna be much stronger. But now we actually need to fight something that's not so pleasant. I suppose we could clear out this pocket first, because we are probably not gonna take that many losses. So we need to stockpile some food, because we probably will need to spawn extra units to beat this. But that's gonna be our next thing, I think, after we clear these small pockets.
There are intruders in the nest.
And the level 3s should be doing much better against these. Yes, they are. I can lose a few, but it's still gonna give us surplus food than what we've spent. So let's go here. We need to wait for them to come back. They're talking like David Attenborough. Yeah. That's the great thing about this game, actually. The narrator is quite good, I think. Quite like him. Okay, let's expand into there. And there are even like better missions. This one is very, very basic, right? But in the later missions we actually have the overworld. This is just inside of a hello log or something. And as I said, the resources are very, very limited. We lost some soldiers. Okay. That to be done. Now we'll have food surplus to fuel our losses when we inevitably take them from fighting this. Who knew hollow logs could be so interesting, yeah? Like in the eyes of the ants, everything is different, right? It's gonna be a pain. I don't want to fight the acid spitting monsters, but let's do it. Many of them will die, but it's a sacrifice you don't have a choice to make. Let's do it. Need to wait for a worker to arrive. Yeah, they are here already. Yeah, dig up a lot of it.
In the nest. The ants have stumbled into the path of a fully developed devil's coach horse Beetle, and it's hungry for breakfast. The Beetle is almost 4 times the size of a black ant, and protected by thick plates of external armor. Whilst it bites at the tiny defenders, it sprays foul-smelling secretions from the end of its raised abdomen, disorientating the ants.
Yeah, we're losing a lot. We should actually pile them up, I think. Maybe we can take him now. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, they are very scary. And that's just one. In the final chamber there will be 4 of them at once.
The horse is dead. Its corpse will provide food to support dozens of new brood.
Well, not really. We are playing on hard, so it will give us only a little bit, but still gonna be something. It's better than nothing. Let's get some upgrades. And I'm gonna have to make more. I think numbers are gonna be important. Because we were struggling with the numbers quite a bit there. Okay, there are the Beetle larvae. It's fine, they are defenseless. Grab them. Make a few soldiers. Can you upgrade ants with wings? No, not with wings. You can upgrade them to have higher level, which buffs up their base stats, and it gives them usually a special ability with the 3rd level. But with the soldiers, it doesn't really give them anything on the 3rd level. It's the other ants that get the benefits when we unlock more. We've some uncles instead, yeah. These dead jokes never end. Okay, next up we have to go here. This is horrible. It's like huge amount of pain. So they're gonna lose a lot. Yeah. They're always ants. Ants and only ants. Let's get a highway tile there. Your granary is full, yes, I know it, but I need to not spend it on bullshit, you know? Yeah. That's accurate. Those food stores are full. Can we now upgrade this guy? No, cannot have nice things, okay. But we could upgrade this, which could let me upgrade these things. I think it's worth it. Now we have 93 food left. That's gonna be enough to fuel some spawning, but we'll take a lot of losses fighting this. Obviously there is gonna be another acid spitting thing, and then this, which is horrifying. Might actually die from the last
Predators are
one.
loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Yeah, let's fight that. And then we'll see how the fight goes. Yeah. This is something. Final chamber. Final chamber is very mean.
The colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed.
And we lost like 90 food from that. So I have to recover, obviously. Bring all the things back to the nest. And I think we actually should like invest into the food stores, because I'm not gonna spend money on more upgrades. I don't think. Because we'll need food to have a second wave ready for the final one. Let's see how much they bring. Maybe you can consider one. Upgrade. I think I can get a 3rd level. Yeah, let's do it. But next, the rest needs to go towards stockpiles, basically. Otherwise we'll die. Another upgrade of the food stores and another one. Yeah, food stores are full. Make sure they aren't anymore. And yeah, they are bringing more, so let's upgrade that. And I would consider a 3rd level upgrade. I would have to upgrade this one, which that's like 150. I think that might be slightly too expensive for us. Actually, let's do it. I think we'll get some surplus from this if we have enough soldiers. Since we'll have a lot of level 3s, it might be good. It's expensive, but having a lot of weaker ants wouldn't do well against the acid spray. It really wouldn't. Okay, let's open this up and suffer. I don't know if it's connected. If it's connected, it's 5 of them at once.
There are intruders
No,
in the
it's
nest.
not. Okay. Let's fight it. Pick them apart. Yeah, the big one is the target hit. That's good. Kill it. Great. He didn't manage to do too much damage to us. So that's some food surplus. But next up, gonna be the pain zone. You'll pay heavily for fighting the last chamber. Let's make sure we can accommodate the influx food. can get 90 more. I think, yeah, he's disintegrated now. Let's start cutting this open. See what happens. I know what happens. Pain happens. Last chamber.
There are intruders in the nest.
Fight it. Already, it's horrible. It will be fine. No, it won't, I know it. I'm gonna suffer. Bring our guys here now. Yeah, these are getting just absolutely overwhelmed. We need to make sure we pile up significant force. Yeah. We should get trickle of reinforcements now. Let's do it. Killed only a few. Now we are killing a lot because some of them are weakened, but these are the big ones. Gonna hurt. It was horrible. Still have food though, so they are spawning as fast as possible. The workers need to bring eggs to the hatcheries to spawn, so that's our choke point most likely. Fighting. Okay, you go down. Bird goes down. They are done. Humongous pile of chitin.
This Formica fusca colony has now established itself as a rising power in the Undergrowth. Soon their territory will need to expand above ground, where new challenges await. For the time being, however, the Queen is safe.
Okay, so we have the ability to take a bonus. We are gonna take the Royal Jelly bonus, because the Royal Jelly is what you use for upgrades. So this,
How is the colony
we are
progressing?
back at the Formicator.
Is exhibiting interesting.
Why have I built freaking workers here?
The colony is
I'm
beginning.
gonna have to destroy that. Actually, yeah. Take a look. Like aliens. Yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade the workers, I think. Could unlock the ants for 75. Okay, let's do it. Have the soldiers now. Upgrade the food stores. And on the overworld we got dropped some seeds. Let's keep harvesting that. Make some soldiers.
The Reptile workers have raised their first Formica fusca ant.
Finally, we have the opportunity to observe multiple species within the same
Two levels. Yeah, it's you have two maps and you can switch with that. There are only 2 levels. But there can be more. If the enemy colony is present on a map, you can actually go in and fight them inside their nest. Which is always a bad idea because, as I said, the AI cheats like crazy, so it will have thousands upon thousands of defenders for free. It does not really have to pay for their ends if they die, while you do. Which is the main constraint in most maps. You just cannot be so reckless as the AI. Because if you could, then things would get real. Upgrade some food stores. Soldiers are gonna help out with the harvest. We'll need to do another mission soon. We also only have 11 territory left, so that's not great. Actually consider making this entirely a highway. What food is that? Seeds. These are seeds. So the ants that are carnivorous actually in this game are omnivorous. So they will eat seeds or bug meat. Or bugs in general. While if there are leaf cutters, they will use the leaves as they do in real life. They grow them in their gardens for a fungus and then they eat the fungus. Okay, let's get some extra soldiers. We need some manpower to haul all this food in. Yeah, it's cool. I'm looking forward to showing you some of the other missions. They're quite good. So yeah, this is gonna be a next long play option. If people pick it or not, that remains to be seen. Just fine, I'm up to play whatever I put towards the vote myself. Bug power, yeah. It's like Buggles, I also like Buggles. You know, person am I. I mean, humanity is always gonna be number one, but ants are cool. Okay, so they are getting the last of it. Yeah, important thing to note, like, you have these challenges which actually block your progress, and the challenges are the scientists doing very mean things to you. So you need to be ready for this one. I'm gonna have to do the subjugation and then maybe another round of it just to get enough food and territory to survive it, because, as I said, it's mean and very disruptive, and if you don't have any stockpiles you will die. Okay, I'm gonna get some extra workers. They don't need to be like super efficient, I just need them to be, so that they can have the extra hauling power. Because you'll probably switch them off on another pheromone trail eventually, just have workers and soldiers separately. Soldiers will be used for fighting, while the workers will be used for fighting only in very dire circumstances. The last stand sort of thing. Grab this. And we have some food left, but it's not a lot. I'm going to use this to upgrade some of our soldiers. Oh, we cannot, we don't have the roll jelly to grab that upgrade yet. Okay. Fine. Fine. Grab some highway. Then we will do another mission. Gonna be the subjugation. I'm gonna do the subjugation on Insane, because I'm pretty good at that mission specifically, I think. Hey, Nightmares, welcome. Okay, start by
This
collecting
Formica
some of this
Fusca
food.
Black Ant Queen has given birth to her first
Thanks for the
brood.
follow.
While the workers establish their new territory in the earth, above ground, a nearby colony of Formica sanguinea slave maker ants are on the lookout for would-be victims. These ants specialize in stealing larvae from neighboring nests and raising them as their own. If the black ant colony isn't prepared for the inevitable incursion, they may be wiped out entirely.
Okay, so we start with some seeds here. We'll be grabbing them. We'll make some workers, eventually some soldiers, and some little food stores there for now. We'll need to expand carefully.
Formica sanguinea are not the only danger
It's
for
fine,
the
though.
fledgling colony.
There might be spiders in
There's
here.
something
but
even more sinister nearby, lurking in the darkness.
Okay, just a pocket. Good. Let's get these guys on the first pheromone trail. Start harvesting everything properly. You'll need quite a few workers because they're gonna be important. There is a quirk to this mission, like the enemies are gonna be different than what we've seen before. Spiders work differently, and then we are gonna get attacked by the slave maker ants from these tunnels gradually. Get our first soldier. More turns. Actually, I would like another soldier right away. See how much food we can get. Push the soldiers to first pheromone trail. Need to be mindful of the attack. You will get a notification right here when the attack is gonna happen. Keep an eye out for it. We shouldn't be surprised by that. So we have taken all the seeds from there. Now there are some here, and then we'll have some wood lice. It's not a lot of food, but it's some food. We'll grab it eventually. And next expansion is gonna be contested. So this is a good place to start, I think. Can expand through the food stores. We're gonna drop another soldier. There's a spider already.
Sigistria florentina.
Yeah.
A funnel web spider. She is large,
And our guys in.
and equipped with a deep, powerful bite. Her lair is carpeted by sheets of silk woven between tripwires that radiate out
kill
from
it.
the entrance. She can detect even the slightest vibrations with her sensitive legs. Any ant that's
stealing my
placed too
ants.
close will be
It's good to
snapped
have
away.
workers in this situation because she will steal the workers
By
instead of the
working
soldier
together,
ants.
the ants have overwhelmed one of the funnel web spiders. She won't be causing any more trouble for the colony. Her sisters, however, still present a problem.
Let's get some numbers going. Next expansion is here. Grab it. They're still harvesting the spider, but that's fine. Okay, we get attacked by these guys. It's gonna cause us some losses, most likely. There's a scout of the enemy colony as well.
A Sanguinius scout has sensed the presence of the black ants.
It's
A
actually
raid
pretty
on the
bad,
colony is now inevitable.
but we are bringing
Question
some
remains
food.
as to whether they will
That's
merely
gonna allow
pillage a
spawning.
generation of young, or wipe
Fiddle
out the
them down.
colony entirely.
There is a lot
In
of
the
food
end, it
here,
will
so
come
it's
down
still
to
gonna
the
be worth it.
tenacity of the defending ants.
They stole one of my larvae. Not good. Are we able to deal with them? We should. Tougher than I expected, actually. It was quite a few of them in there. Okay, let's excavate that. There are some wood lice. Expand the food stores. Get a highway tile. Well, yeah, it's fine. Let's get soldier ants, another worker. Initially, I think numbers are just better. But eventually we'll get upgrades, of course. We'll get attacked soon. So I'm gonna switch my workers to keep harvesting this, while soldiers will try to block off the enemy entrance. We have 13 seconds left. Workers will continue getting the stuff. Use some of our food for expansion, that's fine. Okay,
The
first
raiding
attack.
party has arrived. The
Not a
slave
few
makers
of
will
them.
head straight
They will
for the
probably
brood
steal
chambers.
some of our
They
eggs.
must be stopped.
Very improbable that we'll be able to defend without losing any, but this time actually, yeah, it looks like they really got Shrek there. Very lucky for us. Okay, let's pull everyone
The
together
raiding
now.
party is left, and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood. The Fusca colony must replenish quickly if they are to survive the next assault.
Expand the food stores a little bit. Next target is gonna be either this or this funnel web. There is actually a lot of food in here, but these are like 4 spiders at once, 5 spiders at once, that could pick apart even a big swarm, so you're gonna have to be a little careful.
Predators are loose.
Big losses are actually lethal in
The
this
larvae
mission,
must be protected.
because the slave makers will come and that would make it very, very hard to deal with. If we lose a lot. Okay, managed to destroy that. That's good. There's gonna be another raid, so let's switch our soldiers
Predators are
and
loose
lose.
in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to go there yet. Soldiers are gonna go here. We actually have a bunch of food now, so let's drop some upgrades. A few extra workers wouldn't hurt. The raid is gonna happen soon. I don't have my soldiers here really. Yeah, I switched to
The
pheromone trails.
Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers.
Our
A
workers will
battalion
slow
of
them down a
slave
little
makers
bit.
charge into the nest.
Then our soldiers will come. be able to overwhelm them. What I would like to do is get some extra soldiers for numbers, but I'm gonna have to excavate this spider to do it. Let's do it.
The raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders. The brood remained
Wait
safe.
right to the spider's nest,
now.
if possible.
There are intruders
Yeah.
in the nest.
Gonna struggle to deal with us like that. Quick work. Then we'll go here. Put some upgrades. Another soldier, and then we'll have to excavate this, most likely. It's two at once, but at this point we might be able to do it. We have a lot of
There are
workers as
intruders in
well,
the
as a
nest.
chaff. Sorts. Put some extra soldiers. Yeah, the spiders are taking some damage. Unfortunately, we'll have to split our soldiers again, because the raid is coming. Take a look at the tiles.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Some extra soldiers.
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of
A lot of
slave-makers
them.
charge into the nest.
But we should still have more and be able to beat them back. They almost stole something, but they didn't really manage to do it. Good for us.
The
Next
raiding
target,
party was no
we're probably
match for the
just
valiant defenders. The brood remains safe.
gonna keep workers working on the spider, I think. We'll take some losses on the soldiers, but how it has to be. Kill them pretty quick. And we should upgrade some of our soldiers as well. For the extra oomph. Yeah, I think the spider is depleted, yes. Some extra soldiers and then upgrade things. I would want some level 3s if possible. There's also a lot of food in this tunnel. Grab that. Then there is this. On this map there's actually more food than you really need. Because this is our goal. Need to upgrade or build tiles and then we'll be done. Okay, we have a lot of stuff. Get the workers to grab that food. Some of our soldiers are level 3s now. Do pretty well.
There is no respite from the
But
colony.
it is a lot of
The
stuff,
Sanguinia
so
will
we'll take
suffocate
losses. It's
or
inevitable.
exterminate.
But yeah, the level 3s are making a big difference. So I'd like to grab more, if possible. Taking stuff from there. Next
The
up,
raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders.
go here.
The brood remains safe. For now. Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Okay, pretty quick. Grab these two as well.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Some level 3s. Actually, we'll need worker tiles and upgrades on them to be able to win this mission.
The colony is starving.
Yeah,
There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
you'll get more stuff. Answers Predator, yeah. It does feel a little bit like Aliens. I actually have a game on PS2. I don't know if you guys played it. It's called Aliens vs Predator Extinction. And it's an RTS game with aliens, predators and marines. Great, there is no base building per se.
The Sanguinia
But,
colony seeks once again to
Aliens
bolster
do
its
have a
numbers.
hive.
A
The
battalion
predators
of
do have a
slave
shrine to
makers
summon
charge into
units
the
out
nest.
of for resources which are gained, like you take trophies from defeated enemies. And then the marines repair generators on the map to get resources or kill enemies to get more. And they have airfields to land units. Quite cool, you can have like hundreds of units. Usually the pop cap is like 60 though, so it's not like too huge. But I like the game, it's quite good. However,
The raiding party was no
I don't
match
think
for
I
the
could
valiant
stream it
defenders.
because it's on
The
PS2,
brood
so
remains safe. For now.
I don't have really any experience streaming from PS2 at all. I somehow doubt it's even possible. Okay, we need to upgrade a few more worker tiles and then the last attack and then we are done. So let's do it. Yeah, we are gonna get it. And then we'll put everyone to fight this last attack. You also notice as you upgrade the units, they will get larger. This is a clock. This is gonna be the final wave.
The slave makers are back. They can sense larvae, and they want their share.
I think we should be fine. It's a lot, but we have to upgrade it, guys. We should be doing fairly well against them. They might steal some stuff, yeah. But that's fine. I think it's for an achievement on insane difficulty to not even lose a single larvae. But I don't think I can do that. I would have to be very cautious, like expand very slowly.
Once again, the slave makers return
If
to their
everyone to
nest
fight
with
all
new
the
black
time.
ant larvae to raise as their own. The raids will continue, but this Formica fusca colony has proved its capacity to endure and grow. Eventually they will surpass their parasitic overseers, and the continued raids of the slave makers will reduce to nothing more than a mere inconvenience for the great Black Ant Empire.
Let's take the jelly. Okay,
How
we have
is the
some
colony
extra food.
progressing?
The Queen is exhibiting interesting new behaviors. I believe the colony is beginning to adapt.
Okay, I'd like to expand the food stores. It's gonna be a little hideous, but what can you do? You have to destroy this tile and this tile. All hail the Emperor. The Empress. Empress. Yeah, it's gonna get a bit insane in some of the lighter missions where we get play around with other classes. I think soon we will do the Formicarium challenge. I just need more food to be stockpiled in order to survive all the attacks, because they will be quite difficult. And also, yeah, royal jelly. Let's take a look at the evolution. Gonna have to give second upgrade. Can we get it? Yes. And then third upgrade? Yes. And then we have 45. That's not enough for a special skill. We're gonna have to wait a little bit. Another mission is necessary in order to progress, I think. Upgrade our ants. Upgrade the food stores and the highway, upgrade everything. We will have surplus and we need things to move fast. That also brings me to the fact that we should actually make... Wait, I don't have enough territory, okay. Yeah, but I want to say we should get a few nest workers extra, because the 7 are not gonna cut it when we get like big fights, because we need to replenish the eggs faster than that they manage. I'm gonna get a small base for extra workers, like 5 or 8 of them for the queen, to help out with the nest work. Okay, the soldiers, 3rd level. They are clearly struggling with all the work. There is actually wood lice. Harvest that. There is another one. Not very important. Most important part is getting the food from the missions. Get some of the soldier upgrades. Then you'll have to do another mission. I think it should be subjugation again. Just do it on insane. It's a very quick mission as well. After you're done with it, I think we should be able to beat the Formicarium challenge and then unlock some extra missions. Get some food.
This Formica fusca Black Ant Queen has given birth to her first brood. While the workers establish their new territory in the earth, above ground, a nearby colony of Formica sanguinea slave maker ants are on the lookout for.
Yeah, we don't have access to other missions yet. We need to beat the challenge.
Larvae from neighboring nests.
I could play the challenge on easy, but that feels against the spirit of everything I believe in, so grind it is.
Entirely.
There we got the quick.
Formica sanguinea are not the only danger for the fledgling colony. There is something even more sinister nearby, lurking in the darkness.
Yeah, the spiders. Spiders are gonna be nasty. Oh, you guys love spiders. I don't. Scary, scary, scary things. I'm not like terrified of them, I'm like disgusted by them. So I don't have like arachnophobia or anything. I just find them disgusting. Soldiers. Okay, let's get the rest of this food. We're gonna have to expand into a spider. So, it's gonna be, I think here is the best logical choice. Let's go for him.
Suggestria florentina, a funnel-web spider. She is large, fast, and equipped with a deep, powerful bite. Her lair is carpeted by sheets of silk woven between tripwires that radiate out from the entrance. She can detect even the slightest vibrations with her sensitive legs. Any ant that strays too close will be snapped away in the blink of an eye.
For now, just numbers. Also, I think we should leave this to be fought at another point. Might be too early to go for it. We'll take a lot of losses from it.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Might get the scout.
Sanguinea scout has sensed the presence of the black ants.
That is the scout.
On the colony is now inevitable.
I could try to stop him, but it's very improbable.
Pillage a generation of
I'll do it.
Or wipe out the colony entirely.
No.
In the end, it will come down to the tenacity of defending ants.
Scout has stolen one of our larvae. I think we go here now. Need to ping pong a little bit. Some of these places are quite
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
At least we have a lot of chaff, so we should kidnap some workers as well. So good.
By working together, the ants have overwhelmed one of the funnel web spiders. She won't be causing any more trouble for the colony. Her sisters, however, still present a problem.
Spiders aren't actually that difficult to deal with once you realize what's in the other missions. The other missions are gonna be utter bullshit. Okay, let's send everyone here. I'm actually gonna split them up. First segment, just keep harvesting things. Gonna get even more workers. Soldiers. Oh no, I switched them. Okay, switch them again. Okay, let's send them here as well. I think I'm gonna merge them.
The raiding party has arrived. The slave makers will head straight for the brood chambers. They must be stopped.
Okay. They will steal some stuff. Raid. What's a raid?
The raiding party is left, and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood. The Fusca colony must replenish quickly if they are to survive the next assault.
Go for this spider.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Still numbers are okay, I think. But soon it's gonna be time to get some upgrades. Because you'll need them to fight off the bad people. Raid is coming. Get here. And workers can harvest some of these wood lice. Actually have plenty upgrade for the enemies come here.
The slave makers are back. They can sense larvae, and they want their share.
I think we've beaten them off pretty well this time. Gonna go for some extra numbers.
The raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders.
Then this is a
The
nope
brood
thing.
remains
I
safe.
don't want to fight that, so we'll fight the Devil's Coach Horse larvae instead. Be plenty of food in there. We'll do some for sure.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Definitely better outcome than last time. It cost us a lot last time. Spent a lot of time and resources fighting these because we weren't ready. But now we are. And the raid should come pretty soon here. Numbers. And I'm gonna switch to soldiers to be split while the workers will continue working on this. Gonna get some upgrades. Almost can get some third level guys. Try to do that. First third level one.
There is no respite from the culling. The Sanguinio will subjugate or exterminate.
I think we have run out of food there, so we're gonna have to expand somewhere, and that somewhere is gonna be down here, I think. We'll actually go for
The
this.
raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders. The brood
Really
remains
difficult.
safe. For now. There are intruders in the nest.
Yeah, there have been intruders in the nest for a while, but I'm not going here. I don't have to.
There are intruders in the nest.
More stuff, that's fine. Upgrades. We are almost ready with the worker count. Soldier count, rather. Need some workers. I could go after these guys. now the raid is gonna happen pretty soon, so we shouldn't really do that right now. So how many soldier ants do we need? Quite a few. It's fine, we should get some pretty good upgrades on our front line here.
The slave makers are back. They can sense larvae, and they want their share.
A big one. But still, it's like level 1, guys. So it's not too terrible. Haven't really been able to make a...
The raiding party has left, and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood.
It's fine.
The danger
after
may
this
be
one.
gone for now, but this truce is merely a formality. The Sanguini are already planning their next onslaught.
The things. Bit upgrades on some of the workers to start preparing for winning this. Running on food. Gonna have to get something else down here. We can do it quickly, we can make it
Predators are loose.
before the
in the
raid
nest.
happens.
The larvae must be protected.
Can we do it? Gonna be close. Yeah. Fine. Took some upgrades. Enemies are here, but we should get some
Slave makers
soldiers
are
now.
back. They can sense larvae, and they want their share.
We need to upgrade 4 more, and then we can win.
The raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders. The brood remains safe. For now.
Okay, the final wave should come any moment. Split up the workers to get some of this food, just in case we need it. Hello, geez, welcome. Thanks for the raid. What have you been playing? I think some Ratchet and Clank, right? How the game is called? I saw you play it last time. Wait until we have the final raid. Yeah. Finally, hopefully it beats the challenge mission. We can have some other missions. Jeez.
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest.
Okay. Like we'll be able to brush it off fairly easily.
Once again, the slave makers return to their nest with new black ant larvae to raise as their own. The raids will continue, but this Formica fusca colony has proved its capacity to endure and grow. Eventually they will surpass their parasitic overseers, and the continued raids of the slave makers will reduce to nothing more than a mere inconvenience for the great Black Ant Empire.
Get the extra royal jelly. Continue trade of the
How is
FGs.
the colony progressing?
The queen is exhibiting
Continuing
interesting
trade of the
behaviors.
Empire.
I believe the
Let's
colony
get
is beginning to adapt.
ability. We can only get one of these, and this is upon dropping on below 40% health, retreat for 0.5 seconds. And the other one is self-repair. When out of combat, regenerate 4 extra health per second. You cannot have both. Or we could do meat wall, reduce incoming physical damage by 50%, that's insane. Or we could get increase attack speed by 20%. I think holding is better in general for now, because later we will actually get ranged ants. But for now they're gonna be pretty handy with that. And let's get some extra food. We gained some, it's not a lot, but yeah, I'm gonna have to also consider upgrading the rest of this, as well as even grabbing another chamber, because I'm pretty sure the challenge is not gonna be so easy. First of all, you'll see. Get these guys upgraded, and I wanted to create a very small chamber. These rifles are rocket launcher. They actually use acid. The Formica rufa, the wood ants, actually use acid spray from the end of their abdomen. Formic acid. And acid. With some ants. Oh no, I don't have enough territory. Okay. Fine. This has nest workers. And I might have to drop some upgrades on our... Oh, it's fine. Okay, let's switch this up. Let's keep workers on 2. They will not fight. They will rather just harvest things. And our first is not gonna harvest, but only fight. And the soldiers are gonna guard the entrance. Hey, that's head, welcome. Does this dungeon keeper accept ants? Not really. Very different, but there is excavation of tiles, so that's similar. But it's different game altogether. That's like the only thing it has in common, I think. The dungeon keeper. Okay, let's kick off the Formicarium challenge. I might die. If I die, it's fine.
I think it is time we connected the outworld to the feeder colonies. I want to see how these eruptors respond under pressure.
I will prepare the experiment.
The scientists are going to be very mean to us.
Let's begin with a small threat.
Connecting the Fusca colony now. I will let 10 through to start with.
Some of these are leveled up. This is a level 3 guy. 10 is no big deal, we should be able to handle it. All of our guys are level 3s. And we have some food surplus to replace losses. Difficult.
The Raptors identified the threat and responded very quickly.
Excellent. Let's see how they handle a few more, shall we?
Introducing 20 Formica Fusca ants.
No losses. I think I might have lost a guy that ran into them and tanked all their damage, but fine. We can handle a few losses. Yeah, the shrugging off damage is actually a very good buff.
Our Raptors have neutralized the threat to their queen.
Good. Continue the experiment and let me know the results. Don't add more than 30 ants at once, though. We don't want to harm the queen.
Understood. I wonder how they will react to a rival Raptor colony. Introducing 40 rival Raptor ants.
Immediately goes over the limit. No mercy. Okay. These are the same guys as we are, the gene stealers. I think these are like worker ants, so yeah, just pick them apart. Unfortunately, no food from other ants. That is that.
Introducing a further 50 rival raptor ants.
A lot, but if we manage to kill them as they go in, fine. Not really gonna be that difficult, I think. Considering we only have 19 soldiers. But they are all here and very upgraded. So what's next? Freak.
Now let's try 60 raptor
Yeah, I was
ants.
hoping for something else than just more workers, but okay. I think this madman is gonna like connect multiple colonies at some point, and like constant streams from all directions are gonna come here, and then he's gonna throw in like cockroaches and things. Eee, this and that. It's gonna be horrible. All these are pretty upgraded.
A superb response.
Okay.
You're doing admirably, my raptors. Perhaps a small reward. Look to the surface.
Prepare seeds. I don't want them. Not now. A trap. Don't touch this guy.
What about a combination of a raptor and a Fusca? Let's start with 20 of each.
This is not good. They will overwhelm me, most likely. I can replenish pretty quick, but I have to keep in mind that we could run out of food eventually. Yeah, it's a lot. A lot of stuff. Yeah, now we are taking actual losses. If he continues adding like insane amounts, he'll definitely be in trouble. I cannot even get more territory, so
An
like I can
unconventional
get
defense,
more.
yet highly effective.
A conventional defense, just camping the spawn point.
Interesting.
Like we
to see the
always do.
colony fight on two fronts. Perhaps we should try 30 of each.
Oh. Okay. Some of our workers are joining the fray. I'm keeping the workers as a sort of last resort, but I don't really want to use them because they will waste our food by dying.
Magnificent! Once again, our raptors triumph. Some seeds on the
Okay.
surface for my succeeding raptors. Gather them quickly.
Try to get some seeds then. He's happy, maybe it's gonna appease him. I doubt it. He's a mean god. They don't even gather. I think I switched my warriors off gathering. It's fine. I should get some food to replenish our losses. We also have like quite a
To
bit.
withstand such overwhelming assaults is incredible. I wonder, how will they handle a sustained flow of aggressors?
Not very well, since I have 19 ants. But go for it. I think they are coming in fairly slowly though, so it's not a big deal. They are more spread out.
Let's make things a little more interesting, shall we?
He's dropping in Devil's Coach Horse,
Devil's
okay.
Coach Horse.
Not good. I don't even think they are like food. I'm not sure. Maybe they are food. send the workers, maybe they can figure that out. Yeah, I think they are food. Because sometimes you don't get stuff from the creatures if it's a challenge, but here we do clearly. That's good for us.
I seem to have dropped my beetles. I hope they don't harm the little ants.
Okay. There's a big bad beetle. Not good. Maybe he's gonna die quick. Good. He only sprayed one as well. Oh, more. 3 at once. He's insane. I have 19 ants. Okay. Okay. Maybe it's time to throw in our worker. But let's try to just keep making soldiers. If we have enough eggs and replenishment, we should be able to handle it. Eventually.
That's enough for now.
Yeah, just shut it off. Don't do it. He's a freak. So many enemies. No. Okay, we are able to make units. So I guess we'll win eventually, but it's gonna cost us. At least each of our own is actually very powerful. Good. Okay. Workers gather things.
How has the colony been responding?
They mounted an excellent defense against 20, 25, and even 30 Fusca ants, as you suggested.
Perfect. Perhaps we can provide more of a challenge for them next time.
What a fantastic suggestion.
Bad man. Okay. Let's grab the extra jelly. We have seeds, quite a bit. Gather that. I'm actually gonna switch even the soldiers to bury some seeds in.
Grows over the next few days.
Now that they have experienced battle, I expect to see a significant rise in the number of soldiers.
Okay, so we have some territory, not a lot, but some. Going to do a chamber. Find it right away. And now we actually could get some ranged ants. However, it's not that important because we'll need some melee ants anyway. We need more numbers to be able to handle the challenges ahead. We'll do that, but also upgrade our tiles in the meantime. The workers don't really need to be upgraded because they will not be used for combat. And upgrading them will not yield any like extra yield on the resources, you know, like that. Also, I think I misplaced this one. Go away. Some nice chunky food stores. Upgrade the rest of the tiles. Get the highway up and running. Start upgrading. We'll need a significant force. Yeah, now we have more ants finally, but yeah, we're gonna do some more missions. But we need to keep spending our things first. They've eaten all the seeds from here. There's some left, there and there. I'm gonna sweep it up. That's another 19 ants. Fully upgraded as well. It's gonna be pretty good. We have some jelly. Let's take a look at the evolutions. I could get them the regeneration, which is pretty good. And then save the rest of the jelly for the good ants. 150. We could also get upgrades on our queen or the workers, but that's like basically useless. I'm not using the workers for combat if I can help it, so fine. Okay, sweep up this. We need to also keep in mind this is our population cap, we cannot exceed it, so it has risen by 25 since our last challenge mission, but we'll need to keep some cap ready for ranged ants. So I'll upgrade it. I have 13 territory left, that's not enough to really do much, but single cherry of the ranged ants could be possible, I think. Prepare that chamber. Then we'll go into mission. Yeah, so we have 2 more missions. We have Rising Tide and Queen of the Hill. Queen of the Hill is absolutely brutal. Rising Tide is actually good. I like that mission a lot. However, the insane difficulty is like hit and miss. You can lose pretty often on it. So I'm not sure if you should do insane right away. I'm gonna show it off, I think. Maybe it's gonna work. We have the ranged ants, so we can pick rapid fire, fast firing wood ant that deals low damage on impact. Level 3 it slows down enemies on hit. And then we can pick a mortar, slow firing wood ant that deals high damage on impact. At level 3 it gains area damage. Both of these are good. I'm gonna try to go with the mortars. They are more difficult, I think. At least to get going. After you get a lot of them, they are very good, but initially the rapid fire is definitely better. So we start with
this
Buck,
Formica rufa wood ant queen has laid her first brood in a burrow near the sea. Her nest is just on the outskirts of the beach,
soldiers.
the perfect vantage point for scavenging hapless morsels washed in by the tide. At the moment, the tide is out, but it won't stay that way. The ants must make haste and stockpile what they can, while they can.
Some food stores right here. Okay. Got another soldier. Let's give it the entrance. Send everyone to be first group. Everyone has to gather food initially.
There is food to be found all over the beach, but the wood ants
up
must
here
be
for now.
cautious and choose their
There are
charge
beetles, they are lethal. But we can maybe
beetles
hustle
fit with the
some of
higher
this
ground
food before they
and quick
can
work of any wood ant that strays.
destroy us. It can be very dangerous, but very much worth it if we can pull it off. Yeah, managed to hustle some food. Switch to workers off of our main group. Big heist. Wait some of this. Okay. Tile. Soldier. Fantastic. Yeah. I need to watch out for that and maybe try to hustle some more. This heist is very dangerous. It can instantly end a run if I get caught by the beetles. We have to keep that in mind, like, if I get caught, it's really, really bad. I think this one is coming. Boss? Really, that is a missed chance. Oh, okay. Don't fight it.
The ants have been spotted by
Go away.
Cicindela dorsalis, the beach tiger beetle. With its long, slender legs, it's the king of speed on these intertidal flats. Its wide, carving jaws will slice effortlessly through squads of wood ants. It's going to take a monumental unified effort to bring this beast down.
Get another range chance. And I think we've gathered pretty much all the seeds from here. There is another patch right there. get another soldier. On this level of difficulty, there are enemies absolutely everywhere. There is very little chance of you getting any of the advanced food in this mission or this day. You have to hold for 3 days and nights. The nights are brutal, so next up we need to go for this food, but there are enemy ants, so they could intercept our gathering, so let's switch off fighting. I just want them to get the food, not necessarily fight. That would be really
There are
bad.
other wood ants out here. They have also come to take advantage of the buffet provided by the sea.
Yeah, there's a guy
Territorial
coming.
disputes
It's
will
just
invariably
one.
favor the colony with the greater
I'm gonna
numbers.
flick on the fighting.
The ants will fight to the death.
What we need before nightfall is actually several mortars. Probably like a lot of them, because the enemies are actually going to like come in great numbers during the night time, and you do need a lot of firepower to punch through them, because they will be tanky as hell. And these are gonna be the Hermit Crabs, and these Hermit Crabs actually are regenerating as well when they go back into their shell. So that can be quite punishing. Okay. I'm going to try to heist some extra food from the ants, I think. I don't want to fight though. Would have been really bad. Keep gathering slowly. Okay, now they might try to intercept. Fine. I'm gonna just heist the food, I don't care about fighting them. Managed to get some more souls, that's good. And the ranged guy. Now they have significant presence, so let's go here. Now they've actually evacuated, sort of. I'm gonna try to heist this. It's a lot of food. Let's hope they don't come after us right away. Yeah, they are trying to do that. But it's only one. Okay.
The ants will fight to the death.
Tide is rising, so I'm gonna have to grab some extra
The
food.
tide is
but
coming in.
the opportunity
Soon
to
the
get
lower
stuff
levels of the
is
beach will be flooded.
diminishing.
Any ants caught
The
in the
low
surge
levels will be
washed
flooded
out to sea.
after some time, and then only the biggest or highest level will remain. At which point we cannot really go out, because it's gonna be night time. So let's just take a look what we managed to stow away. Let's get a soldier ant. Start excavating this. Click on the fighting. And gonna have to fight these guys now. Fine if we take some losses, but go on. Get this food in this pocket. I have to excavate a little bit larger fighting area here. Now we have some food. Upgrade one of our ranged guys and get another one. Now the rest of the food just goes towards spawning. We will
The water
still
is
lack
rising
some, I
quickly.
think.
The ants must head for higher ground.
Could have been an idea to try to hustle this again, but it's very dangerous. I don't think we can do it. Let's just break this open. Don't need to spawn, I think. This guy's growing. Okay. Send everyone here. Then we'll break this open. You can see there is a big exclamation mark. Gonna be some boss in here.
Predators
I hate the
loose in the
beetles.
nest. The larvae must be protected.
They are very mean. Yeah, whittle them down.
The colony is starving.
I know.
There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
Okay. Get this. There's plenty of food here. Get it quick.
The tide has almost reached its highest point. The sands east of the nest are about to be completely flooded.
Okay. I don't actually think we have enough. I'm gonna see, but it feels like I'm gonna die. First attack, like the first night, is actually the hardest, I believe. If you can make it through on the insane, it's just gonna get better because you'll get more tools to deal with the situations, but the final attack on the first night is just something else. You'll see why. Okay, let's get some upgrades on the range, guys. And I should actually excavate
The tide
this.
is in, and soon night will fall. As the temperature drops outside, nocturnal creatures begin to awaken. It would be wise for the roofer colony to stay underground, and hope that their nest remains hidden until the
Get a
morning.
soldier. There are still some items in there. Gonna switch the second
Predators are
group
loose in
together.
the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Okay, fight this. I have some upgraded ants, so hopefully that's gonna yield us more firepower.
Overground, nocturnal hermit crabs rule over the sands at night. These creatures are typically scavengers, searching for algae and carrion on the beach. But due to the unusual incursion of Formica rufa colonies into this area, this particular community of crabs has developed a taste for ant flesh.
Okay. Send our soldiers this way. I think we'll get a crab,
A
yeah.
hermit crab has found its way into the nest. The ants must mount a swift and decisive defense.
Oh, two of them, okay. Upgrade. Not too bad so far. I'm gonna need a gathering group though. I wasn't able to get as much food as I would like. There is still some left, but I don't have the workforce to get it. So we should go ahead and build some workers. Be able to harvest things, and while we are fighting. It's only like 4 or 5 of them. Can be enough. And then first group there. Yeah, crab alert. The crab alert is mean. Gonna be quite something. Okay, continue gathering stuff. I don't really want to upgrade the food stores, it's gonna be costing us a lot if we do that. Then we should just make more ants. And upgrade them if possible, because the damage output is gonna be very important. Okay, managed to get quite a few things. Now another assault is coming, so really we'll get some extra food.
A group of hermit crabs have stormed the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Right. These guys have gathered us some extra food. I cannot get a 3rd level. It's really unfortunate, I wanted it. Cannot get it. Okay, upgrade that pile then. I need more, otherwise I'm gonna die from the next attack. It might be worth it to just go and excavate another thing, but dangerous. I shouldn't really do it, I don't think. I'm not gonna be able to do it in time. And I cannot spend food. Because we are gonna lose a lot by just fighting this. And just stockpile everything. We have full food stocks, that's good. But question is it gonna be good enough? I could spend 60 and then 60 to get a 3rd level one. It's gonna do splash damage, which is great. But I'm gonna die because of the food shortage, so we cannot do it. I don't think. Could have done it if we didn't build these 4. Because now they are actually useless, more or less. But if you have
More
survived,
crabs have found
we
the
actually
nest.
would make a use for them. Have a use for them eventually. Yeah, that's a lot. It's like 8, something like that. They're gonna absolutely eat my face, so just have to keep making soldier ants, hope that they don't reach my ranged line too quickly, and whittle them down. If we lose this unit of ranged guys, we'll have to pull back behind the queen and defend there, which is horrible. You don't want to do that. For now it seems to be working, but also still struggling. Okay, kill the one, I think. Gonna kill the second one. Still have a lot. They are spreading the DPS, which is horrible, so now we are probably gonna die very slowly. Because they can regenerate. If I lose everything here, it's done. And my food is decreasing rapidly. I'm gonna send this workers to the front line as well. Come on, crabs, just die. Come on, it's almost done. Another one goes down.
There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Yeah, you're struggling. It's regenerating. Come on, let me do that. Again, on insane difficulty, this mission can be quite cool. I have to click on the chat. I think we can do it. Looks like we can. First food batch is gonna go towards just spawning things, probably. We get food, okay. Yeah. Spawn a bunch of things. It is absolute madness.
The tide is receding and a new day dawns. The hunters of the night return to the safety of the shadows.
Get another
and
one.
the ants can begin to lay down new trails.
Let's steal the food from the ants.
Harvest must go on.
Going to also grab some extra workers. Give it this for extra food stores. Same as this. Now we actually can't play the game. The first day was more about like survival. Because you cannot really get even this or this, because there are the beetles, and even one beetle would kill like 20 ants and even live through that. Cannot do that, I'm sure. I think I've built one somewhere else. Oh yeah, I mismanaged that. You put a soldier in the range. Yeah, I just did. I'm special, super cheese. But thanks for letting me know. Why am I building wrong things? Food stores. I'm excited I managed to beat it and now I'm doing mistakes. Don't do mistakes. Otherwise it's gonna cost you your sanity. After beating that first night. Okay. I cannot steal the food from these ants unless I fight them a lot, so something to keep in mind. I need to get my first level 3 guy eventually, so some of the food has to go towards that. Let's take a look at the upgrades here. We can get our first level 3 guy, it's gonna be good.
The ants must defend themselves.
Beetle, okay. Gonna try to steal this. I doubt it's gonna be worth it because it's gonna cost us a lot of units. But we might do it if we pile up enough units here. Definitely possible. Own some of the food. They do have rapid fire upgrades. It's gonna be difficult. I already hate that I'm fighting that, but it has to be done, I think. Let's get another melee guy. At least the workers are gonna provide some extra chef and hauling power. Murder them. This is bad. Prefer if he could not do that. The splash would be wonderful. Okay, get some food, but we are fighting a lot of them, and that's not good. Unfortunately, all of this is basically guarded, so you cannot really get it very easily. Just steal this. Steal it. Like we might be able to get a lot of this. Yeah. No more ants from here. They're still sending stuff from downstairs, so let's get this. Upgrade another ranged guy to level 3. Get an upgrade on a melee. Get another one of these. Gonna have to do some basic ranged as well, I think. We are lacking numbers. It's hurting us quite badly. Gonna be good for late night when we have upgraded ants, but not so much for the daytime because you need the holding power. Just having more is better in some circumstances like this. Okay, can we beat them? Yes. A bunch of our guys are coming back. Get on the basic ranged guy. Still not like a lot of things we can get, so I'm not sure if we can get this. It's a richer deposit. Would be great. Get it. But since most of our guys are coming back a lot of the time, it's not doing too well. I'm gonna get at least some more workers to have more hauling power. Okay, we're coming back. Let's get some soldiers. Try to hustle some of this food. They actually don't have many numbers now, so we are sort of good. But tide is gonna rise. It's gonna be the first level,
soon the
not
lower
this.
levels of the beach will
So
be
we
flooded.
still will be able to steal
Any
some
ants
of this.
caught in the surge will be washed out to
See
sea.
how much. Important question. Now with the extra workers, we might be able to get more of it. Which is good. Stealing it. And more than we can get from anything else at this point. So keep doing that. Gonna expand this hatchery. We should be able to get a lot. The next hole. They are still sometimes sending things, to be mindful of that. A melee guy. I'd like to get another ranged guy as well. Just die off, let me do it. They are quite tough, even unupgraded ants of their colony actually they take a lot of punishment to take down. I expect the alert for flooding to be happening pretty soon, so it's gonna suck for us. Oh yeah. Send the marker back.
The water is rising quickly. The ants must head for higher ground.
And we should actually take a look at upgrades. Yeah, that's a third level. It's gonna be good. Let's get a highway tile there. I'm not sure if it's gonna swipe us. No, we're fine. So here, I'm gonna have to go up here. Conquer this.
The colony is
Gonna
starving.
leave
There's not enough food to
workers
feed
on
the new brood.
a second pheromone trail. extra nest work, I think. Get some extra food. It's not a lot, something. Let's upgrade this guy. I should probably sink some upgrades into the melee, just for more durability as well. Also, we need stockpiles, otherwise we'll die to the attacks. I think in this night we'll get a new enemy type as well, which can be quite painful. So melee is very important against the new types, I think. How well it goes.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Fortunately, none of our level 3s were in here. But that's disappointing. Both of them were stuck.
The tide has almost reached its highest point. The sands east of the nest are about to be completely flooded.
Gather this. I'm actually gonna split this again. First pheromone trail there, second one there. Gather. First here. Actually expand from the food stores. What's this? Let's get some upgrades on the melee guys. Get some extra chaff.
There is another creature roaming the sands tonight. Arctosa littoralis, the beech wolf spider. In the day, these spiders retreat to the shade provided by larger plants on the edge of the beach. But once the sun is gone, they are far more active.
Let's hope we don't get a spider soon, because I could die to it. The splash is good against these. Kill the big one. Be done with that. Second group, it's still gathering from there, so let's keep our first near the queen. Because the spiders are actually gonna run in. Like, they will be all over our colony, basically. So the thing to do, yeah, is defend the
The
queen.
wolf spider has found the nest entrance. She is only small, but her venom will quickly incapacitate any ant that tries to fight alone.
It's gonna lose us a lot of ants everywhere, which causes a huge drain on their supply. So it's very important to kill them quickly, otherwise they could do some significant damage to the nest. But you can also eat them. Not all bad, but yeah. Gonna have to get another melee guy together, so let's switch them to this pocket. Keep some food for replenishing our forces, because that's gonna be pretty important. Against the spiders, I think the melee is even more important than against the crabs. I actually would like to fight the crabs instead, because I died to the spiders like a lot of times before. Yeah, this.
Another
something.
wolf spider has entered the nest. This one is large, fast, and voracious.
Okay. Let's fight. What happens? We lost a lot of food already, but managed to hold off, I think. I'm also going to upgrade 2 tiles of soldiers. I should get some food from the spiders and from this pocket. Should deplete it already. Okay. Keep the workers around the queen as well. Upgrade some extra units. Get some ranged tiles. Our second night, so I'm not sure if the last attack on this night is spiders or if it's crabs. Might be either. suppose just spiders. This is the spider night, basically. Yes. Oh, that's a lot of spiders. I'm gonna die to that, I think. Unless I'm very lucky, I'm gonna
More
die.
wolf spiders have found the nest.
We already lost all the food we had. Piled up. Now the spiders are gonna pick me apart. Yeah, I'm dead. I didn't have few.
The ants must protect the queen.
Not enough.
Tucked mere centimeters beneath the path of choice for a vast array of nocturnal predators. It was only a matter of time before this queen and her small brood were overwhelmed. Their legacy? A picnic, served up for the creatures of the night.
But the insane difficulty level can be quite tough, as you can see. I think we did a lot of things right. Probably generally not good enough. So yeah, could play that on hard instead. I think insane is like pretty much you need to execute a very specific build order to be able to beat it, which is not always great. So I'd rather play it on hard to be able to reliably beat it, even while experimenting a little bit and doing things like that, because the insane difficulty doesn't really allow for experimentation. It will punish experimentation and it will punish it hard. So, yeah. But yeah, not gonna complain about game being hard like this. I think it's good that there is a significant difficulty level. And I actually managed to beat that on insane, I think like twice in my life. But it is very, very tough. The last night attacks are even stronger. I don't know what we... Yeah. That. Since we didn't really manage to complete that, we didn't get anything from it, so it's also not good. I have like 2 territory tiles and it's not gonna support anything. Gonna have to do something. We could do the other quest, but this one is actually even worse. Like, this is more difficult than the last one. Yeah, it gave me 8 jelly, 2 territory and like 30 food or something because I died. Try it again on hard and we will see how, like, I can absolutely snowball hard. I can make it look easy, but insane is just insane. So there is a significant difficulty spike in between these 2 difficulties, my experience. Okay. Gather the bugs.
This Formica rufa wood ant queen has laid her first brood in a burrow near the sea. Her nest is just on the outskirts of the beach, the perfect vantage point for scavenging hapless morsels washed in by the tide. At the moment, the tide is out, but it won't stay that way. The ants must make haste and stockpile what they can, while they can.
Who's those? Then we will excavate this. Put everyone on first group. It's important we heist things again from the beetles.
There is food to be found all
I'll see if we
over
can
the
do it.
beach, but the wood ants must be cautious and choose their trails carefully. Tiger
do it.
beetles frequent the
I think
higher
they are
ground,
all
and they will
gone.
make quick work of any wood ant that strays too close.
One might come after us, I'm not sure. Okay, now they are coming for sure, I think. Okay, a little bit close. What is that emote? Is it food? I have to take a look at that. I cannot even see it. Okay. Sorry. It's just a white blob or something. Like a white ball. Switch our nest workers to do nest working. So on this difficulty you don't actually have this contested. It's also very helpful. A lot of things actually, like even this lower level, actually not contested. So we don't have beetles there now. Good. Activate this. Get a chamber here. Yeah. Okay. Hustle some of this. Gotta do some workers as well.
There are other wood ants out here.
Okay.
They have also come to take advantage of the buffet.
I'd like to
provided
go
by
all the way
sea.
to the lowest level.
Territorial
However,
disputes
it's
will
gonna be a
invariably
long
favor
time
the
before you can
colony
actually bring
with
any
greater
food in.
numbers.
So until I can get significant numbers, it's not worth it to go for it, I don't think. Because the speed at which you can bring things when you have low numbers of ants is actually important. Overall, you would be able to get less. Even if you are getting the lowest. Oh no, I'm building horrible things. Why am I doing that to myself? Building freaking workers in the ranged hatchery. Ah, I'm special, okay. Now it's time to get some of this lower food, I think. Now it's gonna take some time for us to hold some food back. Horrible. Never want to do
The ants
that.
must fight.
Okay, workers can join that. I forgot to add them to the group. It will hurt me a little bit. Need to start working on our ranged hatchery as well, pretty soon. But yeah, I'm gonna get fought along the way. It's not great, imagine. Especially since they are just flooding things in, I hate that. We'll get the flooding soon, so we'll lose up all of our stuff. Finally gonna get some. Gonna have to be workers, I think, just to get more hauling power initially. No food coming. With this, there is some, but it's gonna take a while. Get it. And spend all of it, but
The ants
another
will
range
fight
guy.
to the death.
Important. Get more workforce pretty soon. We'll only have a little bit. Also,
The tide
flooding.
is coming in.
Yeah.
Soon the lower levels of the beach will
So
be
with the
flooded.
flooding,
Any ants caught in
I
the
think I'm
surge
gonna
will
just
be
go
washed
and
out to
steal
sea.
this, and then go inside to fight some of these pockets. For the first day, it's good. Do that. First, need to steal this. I don't like fighting them, but it's gonna have to happen. At least it's closer. That is that benefit. Another ranged ant. Just switch them off of fighting. Yeah. Go. It's fine. I could try to hustle some of this. That could work. Also this could work if I just take care not to trigger the beetles, which might happen. They might actually go in after it. Yeah, I think the top one is coming here. Not really. I missed an opportunity to get more. It's fine. Let's go here and excavate this. Gonna have to get...
The water is rising quickly. The ants must head for higher ground.
That excavation. Which is the second control group. Only half show. The bugs. Oh yeah, only half of them show up. Sorry, I didn't really notice that. Look, soon it came. Yeah, I think like 4 of them are bugged. Oh no, horrible mistakes. I didn't have my fighting switched on and I sucked it all in. I'm so down. Okay, it's gonna hurt me a lot. They're all bugged. I'm gonna die. I don't want to die.
The colony is starving. There's
Yeah, I know.
food to feed the new
Fucked
brood.
up. And the minute burgers as well, I guess. Needs to be done. We need to overwhelm this guy. I don't know. Let's keep the nest workers. I'm gonna need them. At least it's
The tide has almost reached its
hard.
highest
It's not
point.
insane, so
The
I can
sands
do
east
with
of
some
the
mistakes
nest are
and still
about to be
survive.
completely flooded.
Fine. It's not like last time. Beetle get more workforce. He still will want some more. Because the attacks are still no joke on the hard difficulty, but it's nowhere near as insane as the hardest one. Damage that.
The tide is in, and soon night will fall. As the temperature drops outside, nocturnal creatures begin to awaken.
Imperatrix and
It would be wise for the Roofer
does.
colony to stay underground and
Needs
hope
to feed
that
the
their
swarm.
nest remains hidden until the morning.
More. And we should probably excavate another pocket. It's fine if we get attacked by one of the crabs. I think we can handle it pretty well. Biggest problem
Overground, nocturnal hermit
going to
crabs
be
rule over the
if there are
sands at
many.
night. These creatures are typically scavengers, searching for algae and
Going to be
carrion on the
just one
beach.
beetle.
But due to the unusual incursion of Formica rufa colonies into this area, this particular
Yeah, the
taste
crab is coming.
for ant flesh.
It's fine. Gonna kill it. Second group going here.
A hermit crab has found its way into the nest. The ants must
I think
mount
I
a
flicked
swift,
it on
a swift
permanently.
and
Okay,
decisive
fixed
defense.
now. It's bugged. So second group, watch that. Bringing some food. Upgrade one of our guys. Keep harvesting that and even add a few more workers. Gonna be handy next day when we want to create an ant trail. quite a big one, so you can even go like insane for the size. This map allows for it quite well on the hard difficulty. On insane, not so much. On insane, you don't really want any workers if you can help it, because you will lose a lot of resources by losing workers a lot of the time. Keep these guys on guard. You can just slowly collect that. It's fine. Main thing is to keep our force intact for fighting. They are coming. It's just like that was the first attack on the insane difficulty, and it attacks faster, I think. Here we should be okay.
A group of hermit crabs have stormed the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Yeah, I even think like on the insane they have some stat cheats, because I wouldn't be able to melt their face like this. I don't think it's so few. They did mistakes and still managed to get here, so it feels like a crash of playing on the insane difficulty, but as I said, like there is a big drop. Big difference between the insane and the hard. You cannot really have everything. Unfortunately, I would like to play on insane and be able to beat it each time. Do we risk it? I don't think so. Okay, one of our melee guys as well. Let's get another ranged guy. But like a worker, I think. Keep the second control group there. Let this crab meat. You also get less food per enemy on the insane difficulty. So it's definitely a factor. 4 of them should be able to handle them, I think. Some spare food as well. And the melee hatchery and the ranged hatchery as well.
More hermit crabs have found the nest.
Regenerating. Okay, going fairly well. The workers as well. Soon we will be able to gather from them. Crab battalion versus heroes. Yeah. Gonna get more insane. I think the spiders are the toughest part, but on this difficulty I don't think it's gonna be that big of a problem for us. Okay, let's get some things. I'm gonna also go to the outside of the nest to prepare for going downstairs. Make sure we create plenty of workers to have the extended hauling power. Food is spawning. Till next face the Panther Spider. Gonna be tough. But the last night is almost like always the hardest, so I think it in general will be the worst. It'll be okay. Yeah, 23 worker ants. It's gonna be good. Okay, go. Steal this.
The tide is receding and a new day dawns. The hunters of the night return to the safety of the shadows, and the ants can begin to lay down new trails. The harvest must go on.
the dream would be to have so many that we can actually like harvest all the beech before the night comes. It is definitely possible on hard, just need numbers to do it. Fascinating game, yeah, I like it quite a bit. Why I suggest it for a long play. But as I said, it depends if it wins. Yeah, it's pretty well executed, right? I like it. Like, there are a lot of considerations when you try to min-max. I like that quite a bit. Different approaches.
The battle has begun.
Possible. And it's not easy. It's on the insane is quite hard, so it's also an aspect that many games actually lack. A significant amount of challenge. So I think it also like it checks all the boxes for me to like the game. It's an RTS. it's good. It doesn't have unnecessarily a huge bloated micro. More about macroing, really, which is good. And yeah, a lot of challenge. And I like ants, so all of these things actually add up towards the game being good for me, personally. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight them, it's fine. Stolen
The
everything.
colony is starving. There is not enough food to
But I bought Age of Empires 4 on the sale, so it's the next option. Yeah, I already had Age of Empires 4 from when it came out. For me it was quite a bit of a disappointment, but not really a big one. I didn't really expect the game to be that great, since there was very little chance it could surpass Age of Empires 2. But still, I was at least looking forward to the campaigns, and I cannot say I like them much. They're gonna add 2 more civilizations this update, so there's gonna be some more variety, which is good. But the fundamental things are not gonna be changed, I don't think. Okay, let's try to get the food all the way down here. Split off the workers, they are gonna get the other side. Keep adding more units. And I'm gonna have to create a new nest for a small number of nest workers, just to be able to help with the egg production, because we are gonna lose a lot of units, and to replenish that, we're gonna need a lot of workers to service the queen. The 7 initial ones are not gonna be able to do it. Get a lot of food soon, but it's gonna take a while to come all the way from here. Something to keep in mind. I also should upgrade my food stores really, because they really suck. I'm gonna prepare for it. We almost managed to get all the food. All the food from here actually, which is good. Turn around. Let's get that food store up.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Gonna have to get some level 3 guys for the next night, I think. Even though the spiders are really, like, they are very good against your ranged guys, more than anything else, so they struggle against melee, because they will run all over the place and quickly kill any ranged units they come across. So a big hunk of our melee is gonna be good against them. But of course you'll want to upgrade some of the ranged guys, because they still will be very good. Because spiders are flipping the script, basically. Okay, now we have to fight them over there, so that's fine. We should be able to beat them to it. Stars. We should expand this. Should I? This one as well. Getting a little dangerous, but okay. Keep stealing their stuff. Let's take a look at the upgrades. upgrade some of them. Let's upgrade one melee guy. We should get another nest worker, maybe another one. He's stolen everything, not yet. Getting there. Okay, just 2 pieces left, I don't care. Steal this. Guarded by the bugs. How easy or hard is it? Get it? Might have to fight the beetles. Fine.
The ants have been spotted by Cicindela dorsalis, the beech tiger beetle. With its long, slender legs, it's the king of speed on these
Tide will
intertidal
rise soon.
plants.
Fine.
Its wide, carving jaws will slice effortlessly through squads of wood ants.
Gonna have
It's
to
going
fight
to take
another
a
one.
monumental, unified effort to bring this beast down.
Doing a lot of food.
The tide is coming in.
Some
Soon the lower
upgrades.
levels of the beach will be flooded. Any ants caught in the surge will be washed out to sea.
Third one, okay. Gonna harvest everything. Yeah. They are quite armored and dangerous, but with this amount of ants, you're actually approaching a critical mass where you can just shrug them off. And we are gonna get more into them as we go and get more upgrades and more numbers. It's gonna be great. You'll see the last day I'm just gonna absolutely crush the resistance. Okay, let's try to hustle some of this food. Maybe we can make it, but the flooding is gonna happen pretty soon, so maybe just a little bit gonna happen. You have to be on point with that, because you could lose a lot of ants to the flooding if you are not careful. Okay, we are stealing quite a bit. I'm gonna start sending this here. It's actually a huge tiger beetle, so you shouldn't really fight him, because
The water is rising
it's
quickly.
gonna cost us a lot.
The
I'm gonna
ants
instead
must
go...
head for higher ground.
These are all giant, okay. Let's go for this then. We'll still get quite a few things. I'm gonna pile our units up. Maybe, if they don't really go for it. Okay. They insist. I mean, it's fine, but I prefer not to lose units unnecessarily. Let's pile them up. Get our first level 3 guy. Still getting some food. Good. Numbers are gonna be very important, so I'm gonna even expand this more for extra workers during the last day. Yeah, and did we pile up everything? Yeah, let's go for it. Gonna fight the tiger beetle. It's a big one. Okay. More. Fine.
The huge tiger beetle has been defeated. There are many more of them, but this is a milestone moment for the colony. They cannot be bullied by sheer size alone.
Okay. That is another one.
The tide
might
has
come
almost
here.
reached its highest point. The sands east of the nest are about to be completely flooded.
We are still gathering from those. Okay, fighting. It's gonna stay here, so no matter what we do, we don't really lose that food. We should go down into our nest soon.
There is another creature
Yeah.
roaming the sands tonight. Arctosa littoralis,
Upgrade that, upgrade
the
that.
beech wolf spider.
And
In
I
the
think
day, these spiders retreat to the shade provided
Yeah,
by
let's
large
go here.
plants on the edge of the beach. But
Gonna
once
keep
the sun is
workers
gone,
on a separate
they're
group.
far more active and on the hunt for a midnight feast.
Okay. Fight this.
Predators are loose in the nest.
Get some
The
upgrades on
larvae
the
must be protected.
guys that can be made to the highest level. Gonna melt him. And spider is gonna come into our nest. 2 of them.
A wolf spider has found the nest entrance. She is only small, but her venom will quickly incapacitate any ant that tries to fight alone.
For Beetle spider. Kanone. That's what the Germans would have called it. I think their vehicle names in World War II, even like today, are actually quite like they like to name things appropriately, basically. Like it's the exact name what it actually is in German. It sounds very bloated and different, but if you speak German, it's actually the exact definition of the gun or device in question. Which is usually not the case for other nations. Aircraft against cannon, black. Okay, we have 91 food, that's not a lot. There is still this corpse. I think I'm gonna send these 5 to get it. Keep our main force here. A lot of hands. Hundred. 102 actually. A huge hatchery. Okay, they managed to gather it. Switch them to nest work. Spiders, they're not gonna do well, I don't
Another
think.
wolf spider has entered the nest. This one is large, fast, and voracious.
This was actually quite similar in English, at least. Anti-air cannon, yeah. That is very similar. Bringing the spider pieces to the stockpile. A long way towards funding our projects. Gonna grab like 2 more workers. Chop chop spider salad, yeah. It's quite hideous. Spider piece. We're going to get attacked by the final spider attack that killed us on the insane difficulty, but it's hard, so I suspect it's gonna be like half the size or something. It really shouldn't be that difficult. Oh yeah, spiders. Absolutely everywhere.
More wolf
Fine.
spiders have found the nest.
We are losing a lot of food, but we have the critical mass, I think.
The colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed the new
Oh,
brood.
they were quite big. Now we'll get an insane amount of food from them, I think.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Get some numbers going. In preparation for the daytime. Oh, there's a spider still, okay.
The ants must protect the queen.
Gonna die? Yeah. Okay. They're fine. Haven't really invested into upgrades that much. Have some level 3s, but not matter. We also do have the Beetle, I think. Yeah, so we should get the Beetle with the 5 workers, most likely. Eventually, they are still having their hands full with the nest work though. Okay, one spider ventured near our nest. Fine. Add some extra nest workers.
As the sun rises over a new day, the
Okay.
tide recedes. The
Go
nocturnal
and steal
creatures
this
return to
food.
the shadows, and once again, the harvest must continue.
Okay, let's go after that. Okay. These guys, I'm gonna send
The
them
battle has begun.
down there. Fine, we'll lose some workers, it's okay. Managed to steal a lot. There's still some left. So we're just gonna have to deal with that still. Numbers are king. Still a fight, but we'll be able to get all the food we need. These workers were held back by a single soldier. It takes them a while to kill a soldier if they are not upgraded, but what can you do? Only a little bit of food at the lower level today. We have managed to steal almost all the food from there, so next up, soldiers are gonna go there, and the workers have gone all the way, so let's do some of this. So upgrades on these food stores. I'd like to fill the hatcheries before we start upgrading, I think. We are fighting here, that's not good. But we are at least killing them before they can actually reach here. Maybe that's good in the long term. Okay, we have managed to steal all the food from there, so let's continue our merry way. Okay, let's merge them into one group. Next up we need stockpiles so we can actually start upgrading en masse. Upgrade some of these food stores. Get a highway going. Not that important, but since we have the surplus we can get it. Then we'll go for this level. Just clear it completely of food. You'll leave nothing on the entire map this day. The last day, might as well. Yeah, let's start upgrading a mouse. Range guys are gonna be very important, but you should also drop some food into the melee. Here. Okay. Managed to eat a lot. There's still a beetle, I think. Yeah. He's gonna come here, I think. Done. Then collect this. Need more stuff to be able to upgrade more at once. I don't want to do one tile at a time. Okay, managed to get all the beetle stuff. So let's go here. I'm gonna prepare because we need everyone at once. The big one. Gonna kill a lot of workers as well. I don't like much doing that, but necessary. Okay. Already a fight with a small one. Okay, let's fight the big one. Swarm ever hungers. There is one more. And haven't even started flooding yet. Good. Upgrades. Getting some pretty good upgrades overall, I think. Yeah, even on the melee. Workers suck, but you don't really want upgraded workers.
The tide is coming
They won't
in.
get much better with
Soon
the
the lower
upgrades.
levels of the beach will be flooded. Any ants caught in the surge will be washed out to sea.
Okay. Getting off all the things. I've eaten the big one already. Great. So we can get some high level ranged as well. And then once we have enough, we're gonna push here, kill these guys. A lot of upgrades. They're all big ones. Might be a little difficult. Okay, put back in.
The water is rising quickly.
Oh,
The
there's
ants
still
must head for higher ground.
corpses. Harvest them. Also, we should start deleting this actually. Workers will just be a strain on our resources during nighttime, and it's the last night. Let's go downstairs. Open up this pocket. enemies. Still one level left to flood.
There are intruders in the nest. The tide has almost reached its highest point. The sands east of the nest are about to be completely flooded.
Okay, harvest everything. Still a corpse. We should be able to harvest it in time, I think. Yep. Let's go here. Excavate the last
The
chamber.
tide is in, and soon night will fall. As the temperature drops outside, nocturnal creatures begin to awaken. It would be wise for the roofer colony to stay underground, and hope that their nest remains hidden until the morning.
Okay. Harvesting that, and actually gonna keep them here by the queen. Then send the 10 guys to that. I should pick and choose some upgrades. Oh yeah, many
A
spiders.
wolf
Okay.
spider has found the nest.
It's tough. Gonna lose a lot of our guys. Have to send these guys to be nest workers. Fortunately, most of our army is here, so they are intact. They didn't get surrounded. I'll get some food. Gonna help us get more stuff. But
The
nest
queen is in
workers
imminent
are
danger.
struggling. Switch my ranged guys to be nest workers. But the eggs everywhere. Pack. Okay, put more nest workers. Actually, I have insane amount of food, so spend it. And have done some money, I think. We also lose some from other things. Let's keep on hand. Now we should probably... I don't know what's next. Might be a huge spider or a bunch of crabs. Not sure. Spider crabs, crab spiders, yeah. Possible.
More hermit crabs have found the
Okay.
nest.
It's crabs. The mortars should do very well against them, I think. After they are massed together, I'm gonna melt them. On insane, you get like 3 times as much. Is the final boss an anteater? I don't know. No, on other missions, like in the rainforest where you have the leaf cutters, you actually get like the whip spider, which is like insanely big. I think they added some more stuff to the fire ants, which I haven't played yet. Okay. The last thing is actually a spider, I think. You have to defend by the queen. Took all the food. Gonna be a lot of crab parts. Might actually spend it. Melee is gonna be good.
A huge wolf
Oh, yeah.
spider has found the colony. This one is a mother, and her recently hatched brood have followed her
Already
into
dead.
the nest. These ants are facing an overwhelming infestation.
All the small spiders everywhere. They are still around. They head for your hatcheries mostly. Which that is fine. But we are full on food, so I'm gonna have to spend it.
The workers have done all they can to improve this highway.
Spider parts and crab parts. So many upgraded soldiers. It's gonna be insane. If anything else comes, it's gonna get just destroyed. Still haven't managed to recover all of our nest workers. I think it was the last attack, the giant spider. As you can see, there are these morsels of food spawning in. That usually happens right before the tide recedes. Probably it. Yes.
As the ants grow in number, the local predators pose less and less of a danger. Eventually they will be displaced from this area entirely. Despite the dangers of the beach, it seems this intrepid queen's gamble to establish her colony here has ultimately secured her success.
With the extra chiller.
How is the colony
Bunch of
progressing?
food.
The queen is exhibiting interesting new behaviors.
Gee, yeah.
I believe the colony
But
is beginning
I would like to play on insane, but it's just so insane. Because you could see, like, I could reliably beat hard without any problems, really. But insane is just, for me, it's about RNG, and if I execute the right build order and don't do any mistakes at all, which I don't actually find that fun. It's kind of a shame. I'd like to play the highest difficulty all the time, but I cannot do it on some missions. I have to switch on defense. Do this. Coach horse. Okay, so next up, what we need is take a look. Oh no. Yes. Cannot learn it? Why cannot I learn? Oh, right. Rapid fire or mortars. Mortars are great. I think I'm gonna do... Let's do rapid fire. Mortars are great, but rapid fire is generally better. Gonna create a nursery for them. Gonna start with one already.
The Eruptor workers have raised their first Formica Ruther ant.
Incredible! I I wasn't sure it was even possible.
I don't have territory left. Okay. You'll need to play the other mission, Queen of the Hill. It's incredibly tough. They're gonna suffer. I think last time I played it on Insane, I got completely shreked. So it's gonna be fun. Hard. I cannot play it on Insane. I'm gonna do rapid fire. Mortars would be great, but also horrible against some things. Now I have to consider this. I think we'll give rapid fires a shot, since you haven't seen them yet. Yeah, let's activate the food first.
A number of small Formica, Rufa and Fusca colonies have established themselves on this beach. Those nearest to the water's edge have enjoyed the first pick of the washed-up seafood for the past few days. However, as the sun and moon near alignment and the first spring tide of the month approaches, high tide draws nearer to these intrepid ants. Seemingly aware of their circumstances, these colonies are preparing to relocate to higher ground. There is only one way up the
creating two
bank.
separate
The route is currently
hatcheries.
occupied by a small Rufa colony. These defenders will have to hold their ground against the oncoming siege. It will be 3 days before the high tide washes away the competition. If the colony survives, it will inherit the beach. But this won't be an easy fight.
Start getting some doors. Get some food, excavate the entrance, split them in between two things, and don't let them fight. Gonna be these aphids. We'll herd, we'll get some sugar liquid from them, and we'll need to protect them against the ladybugs. But protection comes second, first comes the income, so they're gonna suffer.
Although the
a lot
nests
better.
nearer the water have better access to the food washed up by the sea, this Rufa colony need not starve. The plant life growing nearby is home to herds of grey aphids. As they feed on plant sap, these tiny insects excrete droplets of honeydew, which the wood ants find irresistible. They need only protect the aphids from danger to receive a constant supply of sugary liquid. Doing so is not always simple, however. Hungry ladybird beetles know exactly where the aphids like to graze. They can strip an unguarded stem bare in a mere matter of minutes. The ants will need to keep a close watch over their flock.
Okay. Just keep harvesting. We'll get some soldiers soon enough. These soldiers are not gonna carry food, they're just gonna protect. And I'm gonna need several other chambers. Highlight. Some extra workers. Soldiers, group them in their relevant groups. Yeah, these guys are gonna be a problem. We'll need a significant amount of our own stuff though. There are 2 colonies of ants that are gonna get a lot of food from these fish. And they're gonna attack us. And that's gonna be a pain because they will be very powerful. Let's create another chamber there. Get the melee guys. And this chamber. That. Let's upgrade some of these. Another range guy. I think I'm lacking nest workers. Feels like it at least. Get a small chamber going. Get some nest workers. What are we doing? Yeah, still unable to protect very well. Will happen soon. Let's make sure we have all the nest workers we'll need. Grab that. We should also grab a highway. There. Okay. I think we're gonna get attacked pretty
A
soon.
party of Formica fusca black ants are heading inland. The high ground roofer colony must defend their territory.
Go together. Gonna have to fight them. Gonna have some losses. Cannot reach, allow them to reach our nest and disrupt our food gathering operations. Get some extra workers. We killed them, yeah. Defense. Get another range. Each of our chambers. I want a lot of units. I might be able to protect from the aphids.
The roofer colony on the low ground is sending troops to clear a path for their queen.
Gonna have to fight these.
The high ground colony
They have
must
ranged
keep
units,
them at
so
bay.
gonna be a problem. Get some melee ants going. Take some losses, but eventually we'll whittle them down. Some extra troops. Okay. Switch these defense. Need to protect the aphids. Should final proper economy. Yeah, it's like bread economy in Stronghold, but it can get really disrupted if you don't protect them. They can even eat them all, so we need to be real careful. But yeah, the attacks are also gonna get pretty bonkers, so not easy. Mission is actually quite hard. Get some highways for faster travel. Doors.
The lower ground colonies have relented their siege for now. Night approaches, and with it, it brings a host of nocturnal predators out onto the beach.
Okay,
The high ground ants could go underground to wait out the night.
Oh, we'll
They
have
will have
trouble
to leave
now.
their precious
We
aphids
won't get any more
unguarded.
food from the
It is
aphids.
a difficult choice for this colony. Face the peril out in the open, or hide away and risk losing their only reliable source of food.
Yeah, the game isn't allowing us to really get away with anything. We're gonna have to protect them during nighttime, and there are gonna be dangerous creatures roaming about. So it's important we keep a lot of soldiers by each point. And the only food source during the nighttime are the critters we kill. Very tough to kill the ladybirds. You can just drive them off usually, but not really kill them. This underground area has a bunch of food, so during the last day it's viable to just go for it instead of protecting the aphids. Good that our soldiers are not collecting food, while our workers are gonna only collect it. So it's specialized and you always get maximum amount. Looks like this worker chamber is actually slightly smaller. You can expand it slightly. Get an equal amount of workers. I'd like to upgrade some of our rapid fires, but it's so expensive. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it easily. Need to protect it. Oh, the ladybirds are gonna go ham on this. We didn't manage to kill the beetle fast enough. I'd eaten a bunch of them. It's fine. Don't let them take any more. It'll be okay. There's a beetle. It's time to get first upgrades going. This is bad. These are gonna get it, I think. Unless I can kill it quickly, but that's what's gonna happen. One of them was driven off, two of them, okay. Not terrible. They will eat some of them. But overall not bad, yeah. Of the smaller critters, the smaller ones are actually good. You can kill them quite quickly and it'll do good food. Upgraded units are gonna be necessary here because they will deal with the larger foes quite quickly. And the enemies are gonna send a lot more units. The first day was just an introduction to the attacks. Get another upgrade on each of these. Gonna get a highway tile on each of these entrances. We've actually gotten, yeah, something else needed. Expand this entrance. Then we'll do a highway through the middle. Split the hatcheries. A lot of small bugs, that's fine. That's still a problem. Let's send everyone to deal with that. Workers as well. Get a melee guy to each of the hatcheries. Get some buffer, because they will need to hold out until the other thing arrives. Ladybug alert, yeah. You don't even get alerts. It would be pretty obnoxious. I think they might have had it when they tested it, but then decided against it because it would be incredibly obnoxious. You can imagine just like it going off constantly. Okay, food is not looking great, but it's vital we protect this for the economy reasons. Fortunately, they haven't really managed to get much of our stuff this time. Ah, that's a lot. Back. So many. Also, you bastards. They want my bread economy. I cannot allow it. Go away. Finally, it's daytime. But
Dawn breaks.
it also means that we'll have to fight the bad people.
Continue.
Not good.
The high ground colony defended their aphid flocks well, succeeding in securing vital food supplies to see them through the oncoming onslaught.
They have the fish. The lowest level is actually flooded now, so important. Now we're getting some juicy stuff.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Need some more buffer. Let's take a look at the chamber. This one needs extra soldier. Yeah, the fish. Fish is juicy. They're gonna get insane amount of food from it. Managed to kill some critters as well. I think the attacks are gonna ramp up pretty soon, so start adding units. Without our economy, is it enough to keep harvesting everything?
The Fusca
like
colony
it.
is sending a wave of warriors to
Okay.
clear a path for their queen.
Okay. Let's intercept. Gonna lose this bunch most likely because they are numerous, but the reinforcements should come here to help out. So that tells me we need even more melee to be able to hold them off for longer. Now the other colony is gonna send out units soon, most likely. Another ranged guy. Yeah, they are coming. Okay, pile everyone together.
The Rufa colony is sending another
Yeah,
assault.
no.
They are desperate to reach higher ground.
Gonna lose a lot. Gonna cost us most of our income. But they need to be driven
Colony is
off.
starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Might need to upgrade some of our melee guys to hold up longer because it's really an issue. These rapid fires are going fairly well. Okay. So yeah, our income was totally depleted by that. As you can imagine, that's not good. I guess just numbers. No, let's get an upgrade on each of the melee guys. One.
More
Huge
black
attack.
ants are emerging from the Fusca nest.
Gonna hurt quite a bit. It's gonna take most of our income to beat this back. It's a huge assault. The upgrades on our ranged guys would be good to whittle this down faster. But yeah, income is scuppered. And they are eating me, okay. What am I doing wrong? It's really bad. I just cannot protect the freaking aphids. If I do it, I die. At least we are still getting some semblance of income, but we're also leaving our aphids unprotected. Pretty bad. Okay, enemies are coming immediately. Let's send everyone.
More
Gonna
soldiers are emerging from the roofer nest.
Oh, go back. Go back. Don't do it. Don't fight them. Stay in the nest. Can actually still send units here. I think I'm gonna die. Unless a miracle happens. And they are taking damage as well, but... Oh, it's horrible. I'm gonna also lose the aphids because of this, so... Another thing to consider. I think we can beat this, but then we will have hard time recovering. Okay, aphids are just absolutely depleted. Yeah, get more food. Every single morsel is gonna be incredibly valuable. And then the last day we cannot deal with it. We're gonna have to excavate this to kill the critters. Basically.
Night falls, and a temporary truce emerges between
And
the
we
warring
haven't managed to
colonies.
get that much food,
Once
so
again, the high ground wood
gonna
ants
be
must
pretty
make
bad.
a choice. Do they defend the aphids,
I'm gonna switch them
or
to
will they
attack as
hide,
well. The workers
resting their
need
forces
to help out.
until the morning?
Oh, this is gonna be difficult. These should be pretty easy to take down.
The colony is starving. There is not enough food to
No.
feed the new brood.
We'll get it. Wait a second. Gotta get us more ants. Ladybugs are absolutely everywhere. No, food is looking pretty terrible. Gonna have to keep it for replenishment. Okay. Get some numbers going, I think. But upgrades are gonna be pretty important as well, I just don't know what to get. We have some meat now. Everything's gonna be pretty important. Okay, let's get this closer so we can actually harvest from that. Have to move closer like this. Upgrade some of our ranged. Okay, gather the food. Gonna switch them off defense now. Harvest the things. Oh, it's 4. Okay. Third group. Defending that. maybe get some third levels eventually, but that's like a long-term thing. For now we are kind of suffer. I cannot even think, I don't think we can defend during the daytime. It's gonna be absolutely massive, the enemy attacks. It's gonna be very difficult to defend that. There's a crab. Let's go. Oh. Fourth level. The one after him. Another one. Okay. I think when no, that's the last day. I think we still need to keep units to protect the aphids during the daytime. Let's get some upgrades going on these guys. Gonna create a highway. Daytime again.
Dawn breaks, and the battle for the high ground will soon continue.
Yeah, that's not good.
The high ground colony defended their aphid flocks well, succeeding in securing vital food supplies to see them through the oncoming onslaught.
Not really. I got absolutely burned by this. Upgrades. Upgrade. Add another ranged guy. Are they gonna send an attack?
More black ants are emerging from the Fusca nest.
Send everyone back. First level. I like the music too. Yeah, it's pretty good. Overall, I think the game is pretty well designed overall. Get some upgrades on the range, guys. Gonna be about mass and resources first. Okay. After we dispose of them, gonna have to come back. It has so many bugs, yeah. It has incredible amount of bugs in the game. Buggy mess. Upgrade some melee guys. Okay, they're coming.
More soldiers are emerging from the roofer nest.
Second. Enough jokes for today. Enough dad jokes. Need to call the things a proper name. Okay. Let's hope we can beat them back. It's gonna be insane. This is, it's a lot. Hey. Melt them. Maybe we can do it. have
The
actually done
colony
that.
is starving.
Yeah.
There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
And I do think that they might actually now send like attacks at the same time, which will inevitably happen. Just don't know if now is the time. Need to stockpile some food, otherwise we are dead. Hope we can do it. More enemies. Yeah.
Both lower ground
Yeah.
colonies are now sending
Okay,
out armies at the
let's hide
same
everyone.
time.
We're gonna lose a bunch of workers and even soldiers, yeah. It's worth a shot though, it's gonna delay them at least a little bit. Also, my first group is still coming out, it's horrible. Okay. Everyone fight this. Still have some food left, can still continue the fight. Now they will get reinforced by the Fuska. Okay. I think we can do it. But if the ladybugs are going absolutely ham on the aphids, so they have eaten quite a few. Another attack? Okay.
Black ants and wood ants are
No.
heading for their nests to the high ground.
I'm gonna have a tough time dealing with this. I don't have food. All the losses I'm getting are gonna be tough to replace, to say the least. I think I'm dead. Most likely. Or some miracle happens. It's a lot. Like a lot. Yeah, 80 food left. Send in the workers. Time for some desperate measures. Not like this, indeed. Just come on, let me live. Freaking bullies. Okay. There's still a chance. Even though a small one. That was horrible. We also don't have any food really, now we are gonna get
Night
some
falls,
replenishment.
and a temporary truce emerges
Yeah.
between the warring colonies.
Okay, at least something.
Once again, the high ground wood ants must make a choice. Do they defend the aphids, or will they hide, resting their forces?
Oh yeah, we should.
until morning?
We'll rest our forces until morning. Send the soldiers back. Aphids are not worth it anymore. We are gonna die if we defend the aphid. I want to destroy this, I think.
There are intruders in the nest.
Workers are not worth anything anymore. Maybe apart from one group, we'll keep for harvesting for now. Okay. Go here, second group only fight. First group only gather. Gonna drop some upgrades.
Predators are loose in the nest.
Smash that.
The larvae must be
Gonna
protected.
start excavating this. Okay. Go and harvest it all. First level 3 ant.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Okay, we can harvest for a little bit. Need to excavate this. Need more
There are intruders in the nest.
level 3s if we can. Some buffer. Okay, you can harvest again for a little bit. Start opening up this.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Gonna get some pretty good upgrades, hopefully. These guys don't have anything to gather, really. Here. Excavate that, excavate that. Sending level 2 for Grab on group 2 here. Upgrade whatever we can.
There are intruders in the nest.
Shouldn't have looked there. That's insane.
There are intruders in the nest.
I'm kinda tempted to go out there just to kill the critters and bring them back. It'd be difficult to fight it, but it might be worth it. Get them some food as well. Gonna bring everyone. Start chipping away at this. They're absolutely shitting me, okay. At least we managed to split off a part of them, so maybe we are fine. We are killing quite a bit. Okay, then we do it. We have spent all the money on upgrades. Ulti DPS from the rapid fire. Now we're gonna get a lot of new ants. And we killed everyone that was guarding this, that's good. Harvesting. The ranged upgrades are gonna be very important. Melee as well, and get some level 3s. That'll be pretty good. Crabs. Gonna fight some crabs. Fine. It's morning though, so it's gonna be tough. I wanted to also kill this.
Last night's high tide was dangerously close to the low ground nests. Today is their last chance to relocate. The ants must prepare for their final battle. Many aphids were eaten in the night. Food will be scarce.
Kill that. Come on, kill it. Need to get the food fast. Need significant stocks to be able to beat back the attacks. Without it, there's no chance. Yeah, they're even coming here. Get the crab meat. No extra units.
A large black ant
Yep.
force has been sent from the Fuska nest.
Back. Workers, just keep them here. Fine. Now we'll see if we have enough. It's just black ants, I think we can do it fairly easily. We're gonna suffer some losses, but nothing too terrible. They are guarding our stuff, so we cannot even gather anything. Not like there are any aphids left, anyway. Food stores are full. Decent, that's good. We have some buffer. I should actually destroy this worker nest. Gather any food from it when we actually will lack some.
More wood ants are heading toward the high ground colony.
What? The food there on the ramp. After he suffers some losses, we should get it. Mortars should be very good here, but we have the rapid fire. That's better against single targets. At least we are able to kill them quite quickly. But yeah, if we had a mortar, that would actually be very well suited for this. We actually cannot harvest that food. Okay. Go back. They don't actually have any food left to gather. All the fish is submerged. Now simultaneous attack, most likely.
Both lower ground colonies are now sending out armies at the same time.
Okay. These are gonna arrive faster. They will. That's actually better because ranged guys are coming in first.
The ants must defend themselves.
Still not gonna be easy though. We'll lose quite a few. Everyone fights. It's crumbling. But if it crumbles slowly enough, it'll be fine. Yeah. The third level warriors are really good. Soak up the shots. Let's get the crab parts. They are sending a queen.
The day is almost over. The low ground is already starting to flood. The lower ground nests are emptying completely, and the ants are rushing up the bank. This is their final assault.
Go to bastards cut. It's a lot. And queens are no. No. That's a lot. Like a lot. I think this is slightly too much for us. We'll see, maybe the food is gonna be enough to respawn. Yeah, I think with the respawn we should be able to get it. But we lost a lot. Okay. Insane. On insane difficulty, this is pretty much impossible mission for me. I just cannot deal with it. It's like 4 times the size of the attacks. I already struggle a lot with this one.
The wood ants upon the hill have finally defeated their would-be successors. Tomorrow their empire will expand to the undefended intertidal flats below, commanding both the aphid farms and the bounty of the sea. This colony will rise to become an undeniable power in the Undergrowth.
Get a jelly.
How is the colony progressing?
The Queen is exhibiting interesting
GG.
new behaviors.
It was rough.
The colony is beginning to adapt.
Very worried. But yeah, managed to do it. Okay, now our next task is gonna be planning this. Making sure we have enough food and troops, and then attempting to do the challenge. Take a look at evolution. Gonna have to do the 3rd level. And then pick a trait. We need a freaking 100. I don't have it. So we'd have to fight another battle before then. Yeah, so I think this has been long enough. It's 2 AM here. I need to really get going here. So I hope that you enjoyed taking a look at it. The Empires of the Undergrowth game. It's not bad, I like it quite a bit. I've already played it before, so it's not a surprise for me. Not worth it to upgrade workers? No, not really, because the workers will not really fight ever, because I'm gonna use my soldiers for it. So the workers are just gonna be there for basically labor, more than anything else. I might even get rid of them eventually for the population space, and then keep these for nest work. And then have soldiers, because that's what the challenges need. If you try to fight with workers, you will die. Challenges are absolutely insane. The first one you've got is actually a more lenient one. There are plenty of them left. Well, this was a fairly brief look at the game. It's gonna be featured in the next long play mode, so if people really want to see it, it would be possible to make me play it as a long play. I think that could be quite good. Let's take a look if there is anyone we can raid. There's Brelix playing some books here. I don't even know where that is. I'm gonna subject you to it. Fine. Okay, see you around. Bye.